And some dangerous heat's heading our way too, right, Mike?
That's right. Did you open up the windows last night?
Yeah, well, no, because we love air conditioning, but I knew I could have, thanks to your forecast.
Okay, well, you can do it again.
I'll open them up tonight.
Yes, tonight is going to be just as good. We're expecting cool conditions out there, dry, clear. By the time we get into the second half of the weekend, well, temperatures start to climb. Then we have those first alert weather days next week. So our weather headlines really focused on just how nice this weekend is going to be before the heat ramps up. If you like these cooler days, these cooler nights, enjoy them while they're here because they will not last too much longer. Monday and Tuesday feeling like it's 95 to 100. But by Wednesday and Thursday, we're talking about heat index values near and over the century mark. Could feel as hot as maybe 105 at times. So outdoor plans certainly impacted all 4 days that you see here, but heat-related illness is really going to become perhaps a bigger part of the conversation on Wednesday and Thursday. And this pattern doesn't show any signs of slowing down. Thursday into the third weekend of the month. Deep shades of red here indicating the very high likelihood that temperatures remain above average. We might get one break late next week. We'll talk about that in just a moment. But here are the temperatures from one of our computer models on Wednesday, and we're actually expecting these numbers to be even a little bit higher during the peak heating hours of the late afternoon, meaning we could challenge records, especially in Bridgeport. Mid-90s both Wednesday and Thursday for the record highs set back in 2016. The Hartford area record is 99 for both Wednesday and Thursday. Might be tough to actually achieve 99. We'll be watching that very closely. The Dahlias are loving the weather as of late, though. Steve Franklin captured this picture in South Glastonbury. We've had some very, very nice days so far this week, especially now that we finally cleared the smoke out. So you can get out there and enjoy these comfortable temperatures. Currently 80 in Meriden. We're at 79 in Willimantic, 76 in Norwich, 81 in New Haven. Dew points are in the pleasant range, even very dry in some communities. You don't need to worry about humidity out there, so temperatures will fall back pretty quickly once we get past sunset tonight. You can expect temperatures to be down, say, into the 60s and eventually into the 50s. Another great night to open up the windows. Here's our iCam view right now in New Haven looking to the north. We can see the sleeping giant, 81 degrees, winds out of the south at 9 miles per hour. As Connecticut's only live radar scans clear and dry. Not much of a surprise given how much blue sky we were able to see on our iCam. First Alert Futurecast doesn't show anything happening overnight tonight or during the day tomorrow. Full sunshine, border to border, and we'll set ourselves up for mostly sunny skies again on Sunday. But as we start to see more of a southerly wind taking hold, that's going to bump temperatures up for the second half of the weekend. So tonight, not out of the question that a couple of towns end up in the upper 40s. You can join Jill Gilardi here tomorrow morning. She'll be talking about where everybody has settled. 55 to 60 along the shoreline, and then tomorrow we might see some upper 70s in southeastern Connecticut, otherwise low in mid 80s. Sunny, comfortably warm. Sunset tomorrow, 7:59. Today is the final 8 p.m. sunset of the year. The next one is May 11th, 2026. First alert weather days start on Monday and go right through Thursday next week. We are forecasting our fourth heat wave of the year for the Hartford area with 5 days in a row at or above 90 degrees, feeling even hotter than that, especially on Wednesday and Thursday next week. And with all that heat and humidity around by the middle of next week, we can't rule out the risk of some isolated showers or storms on Wednesday, perhaps isolated to scattered in nature on Thursday. But it's Friday that we want to draw your attention to as showers become possible. So far this month, every day has been at or below average for the high temperature. We've also been quite dry, only picking up 0.23 inches for the Hartford area on the first of the month. So we've been dry for the last 7 days, and that pattern continues through the weekend and through most of next week. So we could actually use a little bit of rain. The drought monitor updated yesterday showing extreme southeastern Connecticut abnormally dry, and more of Fairfield County and even into parts of New Haven County popping up as abnormally dry. And when it's this hot and dry with a lot of sunshine, that dries the soil out even more. So we'll have to keep an eye on that very closely. At least we do see some chances for rain the end of next week. That will also give us a brief break from the dangerous heat.
Thanks, Mike.